So this is Alex Fu coming at you with another episode. This episode, I just want to talk about I met a narcissist at the PPC show. It's a pure example how narcissists react. Okay. Anyway, before I talk about that, I want to tell you my name's Alex Fu. I'm the guy who invented physical mortality rings. These are rings that you put on your small finger during sleep. You wear them, you don't age anymore. You become physically immortal. For example, I'm already 55. I look pretty good, right? Look at that. Look at how skinny I am. Don't have any beer belly. If you go to my website, lots of testimonials. You can see lots of testimonials from Amazon customers. Most of them give me 4-star, 5 stars. If you're interested, you want to buy a pair of these rings, so you want to look young like me, when you're 55, livemuchlonger.com, livemuchlonger.com. Link is at the bottom of this video. Anyway, I met a narcissist at the PPC show. It's actually PPC himself. Okay, I'm gonna give you a full link of that show. So you could go check it out. But anyway, here's the clip. So yeah, today I want to talk about a case of narcissism. Okay, this is a very very good sample of what narcissist does to tease people. Okay, and today is June 3rd. Okay, I used to listen to this guy's show, PPC's show. He was like selling. His show is about buying stocks. Usually game stocks. Like BBBY. And they also like to buy like GameStop. Anyway, they're buying these penny stocks. And I've been on their show for a couple of times. The last time I was on the show, I said I had a dream that in 2027, United States will crumble and stuff like that. Okay, maybe the show host, right, PPC, he does not believe me or something. But I've always been very polite. I've never caused any trouble. I never criticized this guy or anything like that. But then this time, okay, I saw, he has a live show. I have not been on this guy's show for almost a year, last time I was on his show, I talk about my dreams, right? About, 2027, I said United States is going to crumble and the Nazi party is going to take over. Maybe he didn't like what I said, okay? But that was a year ago, And today I plan to join his show, I don't know, just go up there and say hello. That's all. Maybe I share a couple dreams. And maybe I share some of my stock pick. But then this guy, okay, this guy, I don't know. He teased me on the show today. What happened is I joined his show very early on. They have a live chat show. This live show lasted 3 hours. Okay, I joined his show like in the very very beginning. The show was like only like I joined the show only 20 minutes in. The show only lasted like 15 or 20 minutes. Then I joined. Okay, and then I also requested to be a speaker on the show. Right? This guy, PPC, he saw it. He's the host. He saw my request. He did not deny my request, okay? He just put me in the backstage. So what I mean backstage is I am waiting to be online to speak, to speak live, right? You see these 4 people right here? This is the show host. And then here are his guest speakers. I was waiting to be one of the guest speaker, right? So he did not deny my request, nor did he fulfill my request immediately. I waited from very very beginning. Like 20 minutes in or 15 minutes in. And in the middle of the show, okay, like after the show has run for like an hour or an hour and a half, he mentioned me. He said, "Oh, we have a guest Alex Chu, he wants to speak, and then PPC said, "I'm gonna let Alex Chu speak." When the show is all the way at when the show is ending. When we ends the show, I'm gonna let Alex Chu speak, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why? Why can't you just let me speak right now? Because it's not like a very popular show, Like maybe 300 or 400 people are watching it, and then he could have like as many speakers as he want. He could have up like 10 or even 20 speakers if he want. And there's only like 3 or 4 speakers. I'm like, why? Why do you want me to? Why do you have to let me be on the show until when you're ending the show? I don't get it. But anyway, I heard him say that. I heard him say, Alex Chu is on the show. We're gonna wait until the end. Then I'll put this guy in. So I waited and waited and waited, and then guess what? The show lasted 3 hours, and then I heard him. I heard again. He said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna soon put Alex Chu on the show. The show's almost ending, so we're gonna put Alex Chu on the show." That's like 2 hours and 2.5 hours in. Yeah, he said that. And finally, okay, he put me on the show. Anyway, here it is.
Right? Because I saw like there was a huge ass list of everybody who's already buying into Teddy like way back then, and then now the Teddy book website goes down and Bed Bath goes down. I'm like, oh, it's coming together.
It's good tin. It's really good stuff, Pang. I like it. All right, well, let's bring in Alex Chu and see what he has to say, and then we'll call it a night here. Everybody has had some fantastic stuff here tonight. Chat, welcome Alex Chu. Alex Chu, what's going on, man? Welcome to the PP Show.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Oh, hey, what's up? Just want to say hello. I have nothing to say today.
Oh,
I'm just here to say hello. That's all.
oh, okay. You sat backstage the whole show.
Yeah, I just want to say hello.
Okay, right on, man.
Anyway, have a nice day.
All right, take care, Alex Chu. All right, let's hear it, fellas, as we start to wrap.
You see other people's facial expressions. You see everybody's laughing, right? This guy's laughing, and this guy's laughing, and this guy is like, what the fuck? It's like they're laughing because I finally came on the show. They know. They know I've been on the show. These people know. These 4 people, they know. They were on the show the entire time. They knew I came on the show long ago. They knew that I came on the show like 15 minutes in or 20 minutes in. They knew that I stay on the show the entire time. And finally, when I get to speak, I don't say anything. I just say, oh, I'm just here to say hello. I don't want to say anything today. And they are all laughing. Why are they laughing? Because they know. This motherfucker, this PPC guy, he's teasing me. You understand? They know. This motherfucker's a narcissist, okay? This is how narcissists tease people. You know what this narcissist expect me to do? He expect me to get on the show and get angry, Like, PPC, you motherfucker. I was on the show like 20 minutes in. Why didn't you just let me in? Why didn't you just allow me to speak? And then he would say, oh, you know what, Alex, you have an attitude. Goodbye. And then he would just ban me, right? That's exactly what he wanted. He wanted me to get angry so he could just ban me. And then all the other people, like these 3 other guys, right? And then all the audience, all the viewers would say shit about me, would blame Alex Chu, And this narcissist would finally get his goal, finally achieve his goal, That's what a narcissist does. They tease people for absolutely no reason. I mean, it's like if he's a normal person, right? If he doesn't like me, when I request to join the show, right? He could just deny me. He could just say, click the deny button, right? Deny me, and I know, okay, just say, listen, we don't welcome you. Get out of here, right? He doesn't deny me. And instead, he said Alex Chu is going to be on the show, like somewhere around the middle of the show. He said Alex Chu is going to be on the show. So he waited. He made me wait. he made me wait until the very end, right? Or maybe he was just trying to be polite. He doesn't want to deny me, but then he also don't want me to be on the show. But then he still wants to make fun of me. So he would say, Alex Chu will be on the show at the very end. So if I just exit, right, when I hear that, I say, oh, fuck this. I leave, then he still could make fun of me at the end. He still could say, oh, you know what, Alex, that guy Alex Chu left. You know, he doesn't have the patience to wait until the very end. He left, right? He still could make fun of me, right, in front of these people. Yeah, but anyway, you know, what surprised him is when I got on the show, I didn't get angry. And I did not say anything. I just say, I'm here to just say hello. I'm not going to say anything. I just want to say hello to everyone, and that's it. So I'm making a point. First of all, you're not important enough for me to be angry, okay? You're not my relative. You're not my next door neighbor. Okay, you're just some guy hosting a small show on YouTube. You know, your show is a small show that nobody really cares about, okay? So you're not going to make me angry. I'm not going to get angry because you know, you're picking on somebody, you know, just for the, you know, just being a narcissist as you are, you know. So when I finally got on the show, I'm very calm, right? I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to say anything. I just want to say hello. All right, have a nice day. Goodbye. You know, just I don't know. That's the way how you handle a narcissist, okay? I don't go on the show and get all angry and hysterical, and so he could kick me off the show and ban me. No, 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 no. That's not gonna happen to me. I'm a gentleman, you know. Not gonna get hysterical, and I just say, yeah, I'm here to say hello and goodbye. And you see the reactions. You see these three guys. They're all laughing, right? Because they know, you know, this motherfucker. He's a teaser. He's teasing me, you know, for absolutely no reason. See, if you didn't like me, right, well, you could just ban me from the very beginning. You could just say, request denied, right? I don't want you to be on the show. Request denied, or don't even mention my name, right? Don't say my name, right? Don't say, hey, Alex Chu is here. We're gonna let this guy speak at the very end. You don't have to say that. Just pretend I'm not even there, right? But then he's saying that in order to tease me, you know? Like, oh yeah, we're the cool kids sitting on the cool kids table. You know how in high school, right? All the popular kids, they sit on the cool table, right? Like all the cool kids are sitting on one table. Like, oh, I'm sorry, this table is full. You don't have the right to be here. But then, you know, it's like you still invite this guy here, right? You invite this guy here just to tease him, right? Like, oh, I'm just a second-class citizen. You know, he still invite me in order to tease me. Anyway, this is an example of a narcissist, okay? I want you guys to remember that. Have a nice day.